Welcome to MarriedToPTSDPro.com. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about something that happened while I was in the military. One of my troops was at work and he hit a moose. And of course the moose died, but it also rattled his cage and it destroyed his Subaru. And it rattled his cage pretty well. He was out of work for about 3 weeks to a month. And, it pretty much messed with him and he never was the same again. And I never understood what was going on and what I was seeing. And, as time went on, he got out of the military and I retired and, he went back to where he was from and, I got out and we stayed in touch this whole time. And we were pretty good friends. He was one of those type to where we had a policy that if you came to our house, because our house was basically where everybody came. When you're in the military and overseas, you have families of choices. So, everybody came to our house and we had a rule that you had to call before you came. Pretty easy. Just call us, let us know you're coming over. It's no big deal. You can come pretty much anytime you want to. And so him being him, he would come over, stand at the front door and call us and say, I'm coming over. And we'd say, okay. And then he'd knock on the door. So that's the kind of guy he was. Anyway, after we got out, we stayed in touch. And throughout the years, I saw a real decline in him. I tried to get him to file a claim for years because, when he hit the moose, he got hurt pretty bad and hurt his back and everything and just about killed him, really, because if he hadn't ducked, it would have taken his head off. If you saw the card, you'd understand what I'm saying. So we talked every week and I saw the decline. And after bugging him to file a claim, no, I'm good, I'm okay. So, he got a good job, got married, he got a house, and he was doing pretty good for himself. And then he reached over to pick up his mom's dog, and he threw his back out again because his back was hurt during the accident. He started going downhill from there. And what I didn't realize was he was hooked on opioids. And he also, now that I know what I know now, he had PTSD from hitting that moose. And he was self-medicating. He was dealing with his pain. He got hooked on the opioids. Dr. Kat and I decided to try to get him to come here so I could take him to the VA to get help. So he came down. We bought the plane tickets for him. He got here on a Thursday. I took him to the VA on Friday. And they denied him because he made too much money last year. Most people don't know this, but back during the Bush days, the little Bush shrub, during his days, there was a cap. If you made over $44,000 a year, I think is what it was somewhere around that area, $44,000 a year, you couldn't get VA benefits. So he made too much money, so they turned him away. Well, with those who are drug addicts, if they decide to get help and and something happens and they don't, you lost your chance because they just use it as an excuse. Oh, well, that didn't work. Okay, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. So he decided to go back to his home, and we got a call about 3 weeks later that he had died from an accidental drug overdose. So that is part of the reason why I do what I do. I was a mechanic for 30 years and I needed something else to do with my life. And that is what pushed me into mental health because I wanted to help those who slipped through the cracks. And, I also figured if his wife had known what she was seeing, she may have been able to get him help. But she didn't know what she was seeing. His self-medicating, his nightmares, all the stuff associated with PTSD, he showed all the signs. Just nobody knew what they were seeing at the time. And if his wife and family had known, they might have been able to do something about it and he might be here today. So we really want to educate everyone on what they're seeing because it is important to us, it is important to them, and we need to keep our loved ones around as long as we can. So we hope these videos that we're going to put out will help you, help you get help for your loved one. So we hope to see you on the channel. You can put comments in the bottom, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, because the more people we get subscribed, the more videos we can put out. So please subscribe and thank you very much and have a great day.